Hello there, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to use envelopes, either your junk mail envelopes or any type of envelopes you find around the house, ones you save from greeting cards, or just any envelopes. I'm going to show you 10 different ways to use them in your junk journal. I have a stack of diagrams I drew up, and we're going to go through each step. This is the journal that I'm going to use as a demo that I had already made. It's a soft cover journal I made. And I'm going to use this to show you how to put the envelopes in that we're making, just to give you some ideas. So let's get started. I have 10 different diagrams made up here, and this is the first one I have made. And we're just going to use those directions right there. Here's my envelope. And what we're going to do, this one's a pretty easy one. There's the flip from the back side. See, here's the back side. Here's the top. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut down the ends here. I already cut them a little bit. Let me cut them a little bit more. I'm going to cut down the end, so that way we can use this as a fold for a pocket. I already pre-cut all my scrapbook paper that I'm going to use to glue on, so I wouldn't take a 3-hour video. So I'm just going to show you as I'm going. I got this piece of cut for here. And if you want to know which paper pack I got all the scrapbook out of, this is the one that I'm using from. I'm using some scrapbook pages from this. Alright, so here's the first envelope. I already got the flap down. See how I got it? And it says cut first, fold down, and then fold this over. And that's exactly what I just did. So now I'm going to take my piece of scrapbook paper here and glue it under this flap. Just like that. And it's a little bit bigger, so I'm just going to cut it off. See how much, see it's a little bit bigger there? Cut it off. Now I'm going to take this piece that I already have cut here and glue it along the top. Actually, I'm just going to fold this one over when I get it glued. I'll show you. Put it here. I'm going to flip it over and fold this over. Make a prettier edge. And see? That's what I got so far. And this is the pocket. See the pocket? Now I'm going to take this piece here and straighten it out a little bit. And glue it right there. Just so that way they can see that it's a pocket. So this is the first one. I have 9 more to do. And I'm going to put this here. Now I'm going to cut off this excess white from showing the envelope so we don't see that. Cut along the edge here. So far, that's the envelope right there. Let's ink it. I have my distressing ink here. We will use I think this one. Let's see how dark it is. Let's see if it shows up pretty dark. It's too light. I want a little bit darker. Let me see which ones I have here. That one might work. Yeah, this one will work. Let's move these all out of the way so I don't keep confusing them with it, because I'll probably use this one throughout the... This is the one I'm using right here. Go all along the edge. And then after I get this inked up like this, distressed up, I'm not sure what everybody else calls it. I always say inked up. I'm going to put it in this journal right here that I have. The one that I had already made. I'm going to put it in there just to show you give you some good ideas. Let's do along this edge too here, so it really brings it out better, I think. By the time I'm done, I'll have it all over my fingers. Okay, let's do up here. Now I'm going to take the journal that I have over here and see if I can figure out which page I want to put it in. And put it in anywhere. I already did this one. See how it's got the pocket there? That's similar to what we're doing. I'm going to put it right here on this page right here. some glue under there so that stays. Now, this journal was already done, so it's going to be funny when I'm done doing this video because it's going to have a whole bunch of pockets in it now. Because there's already some in it from when I made it originally. Let me get along that edge better than that. All right, there we go. All right, and I've got a basket of flowers and stuff here. Let's see what I can put in that I would want to add to this. Look at this little flower. I'm going to put this little flower right there. There we go. How cute is this? I should be using the Fabtech. It holds quicker. All right, so let me get something to wipe my fingers off because I got glue on them. And I'll bring that up closer for you to see and show you. Here's a tag that I had made previously. So see, here's your pocket. Let me bring it up close. Isn't that cute? Oh, nice that is. Oh, I got to glue this side down too. My flower fell off, but I'll fix that. This isn't the Fabtech, so it doesn't dry as quick. But it's too hard to use that other one when I'm in the video because it's stringy and it gets everywhere. I'd rather just use this for now. So that's one. Let that stay. I'm trying to get that to stay flat. There we go. That's one. Let's move that aside and move on to the next one. All right, so that was the one we just did. Let me put the side by side. There's my diagram. I don't know if anybody can see it. I don't have the best drawing skills, but there's my diagram. And there's the pocket that I just made. Nice big pocket. All right, let's go move on to the next one. I'm trying to get that flower to stick. It'll stick after a few minutes. All right, the next one I have, let's flip this one over since that one's done, is going to be this style right here. It's going to be a big envelope like this that I got as a greeting card in the mail. And all we're going to do is we're going to cut it in half and glue it on a pocket. That's it. So let's just cut it in half. It might be a little bit bigger than the one that, but I'm still going to go ahead and draw a line and cut this. If I can find a pen. Yeah, here's my pen. I'm going to draw a line just so I can cut it in half. And now what we're going to do is that's going to be a pocket just like that on a journal. All right, so let's throw my trash away and move all this other stuff. Actually get two pockets out of it. See? Will this cover that? Yep, it will. It'll cover it good. So let's just, I have my piece of paper already cut. I'm going to line that up there and cut this. All right, put some glue under here. Let me move this stuff out of the way so you can just see what I'm doing. I glued that envelope shut is what I did. Now let's put the glue all along the edge. All right. And put that on there. And this is my next pocket. See? That's the one there. Isn't that simple? It's just a pocket and you can just put it right on the page. Let's see if I can find a page in this journal to show you. So it went from a whole envelope to that. You could actually get two of them out of there if you wanted to, but I'm only going to do one for now since I'm doing a video. Let's see, there's the half. Let me get my journal here that I'd already done and see if I can find a spot to glue this. If I have a page big enough, I might not have a page big enough. And I don't want it that way because then I guess I could put it like that. That would be good there. Yeah, let's put it there. All right. Another pocket. Let me get the thing to show you. This is a big one too. Look at the size of that pocket. So it went from this is my diagram here again, to that as a pocket in a journal. That's a nice big one. You like it? I like it. I keep pressing to make it. All right, so that was number 2. Let's move to the next one. 8 more to go. Let's see what I got cut here. Here's my envelope that we'll be using. I'm trying to move some of my scraps out of the way so you don't see all my scraps. I want you to try to just see what I'm doing in front of me. So this one's going to be a little different. This is a whole envelope like this. Can you see my image? I mean, my beautiful drawing there. And this is the envelope. First thing the thing tells me to do is glue the flap closed, which I can just peel the thing off since mine is a peel one. So now we're going to cut open. See how I have cut open right here? I glued it, cut. Now I need to cut right open all along this whole edge right here. Just a tiny, tiny bit off. Okay. Now I need to fold and fold. Just put it this way, just like the, see how I flipped it over. I don't know if you can see that line. I flipped it over. Let's fold it here and fold it here. You kind of want it to be even, so what you do is don't crease it yet. Just fold it until you can see that the both sides are even. Kind of like that, see it? Let me move this out of the way so you can see. Just like that. Now that it's about even, just put your creases in. Let me get my scissors and just use the end of my scissors. Put your crease and your crease, and now you have 3 spots. See, just like that. All right, now what we're gonna do is it's gonna tell you, I did the fold, did the fold, did the fold. Now I have some scrapbook paper cut already, and I'm gonna glue on. It was just easier for me to cut all the paper outside and get all this ready, because this video would have been really, really long, cutting all the stuff. But you get the idea. Just cut your things. One for there, one for here. Probably should have cut one more. I only got 2 cut. Just like that. And see what this is going to be is it's going to be pockets all the way in there. It's going to be really cool. All right, so that's it. See, it's just like this. So when it opens up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some glue and I'm going to glue this side, the back side, to the journaling page. Let me get my journal and I'll show you. Here's the last one we just did. Let's look for a page. I don't really like it on the coffee dyed paper like that. Let's put it here. So what we're going to do is we're going to glue it right here on this page. Are you in scene? Here. I'm going to turn it the other way though, so the pocket isn't facing the outside of the journal. I want to make sure it stays in. All right, we're going to turn it. I turned it around. So the openings to the pockets are going to be over here on this side. See, when this opens up, there's going to be a whole big pocket. See that? I said pockets. I don't know why. I should probably add something to the front of this. Let me see what I can add. I can probably put a flower or a piece of ribbon or something. I'm looking in my, I don't know if you can see what I'm looking in. I tried to grab some stuff that was this color. I'm going to just glue that right on there and then put a pink one in the middle of it. That's what I'm going to do right there. I'm going to glue this right here. Put the pink and the blue together. And I'm going to get one of the little gem things too and put it on there. Let's see, I got my little box of these. I'm going to find something to put it right in the middle of that pink flower there. What do we have? Try to look for that. Oh, right there. This will go. My finger can grab it. There we go. Let's put a little dabble, do you? Right there. We're going to let this dry because if I mess with it, it's going to come off. All right, there we go. That's that. So that went from this envelope, just like that, to this, to where it'll open up as a whole big pocket, but it's tucked just like that. Isn't that nice? All right, let's move that aside onto the next one. All right. I have, this one is for, this is just an easy one. This is make one big, can you see my diagram? Make one big side pocket is what I called it. So So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to make one big side pocket. We have the flap, just like this. It's showing the flip. I wrote flip, it should say flap, but just like that. Peel the thing off. If you don't have the peel one, that's all right, just glue it. And now what you're going to do is you're going to take and you're going to cut all along your whole edge, the long edge, just like this, all the way down. Cut off. Get rid of all my garbage. And now I am going to take a piece of scrapbook paper that I had already cut. Let's move my diagram again. And glue it on top of that. Alright. It's going to be a nice big pocket. Put it on there. Perfect. This, I feel like this needs a little something, so what I'm going to do is lay it like that and see what I have in my basket here in front of me. I say this. Yeah, let's put this on there. Let's glue this if I can get this tape off my finger. Put all this over there. I'm going to glue that right along the opening of that. That would look pretty, won't it? Just like that. Excuse that. My husband came home a minute for lunch to grab a soda. But see, isn't that nice? So it went from this to this. So now let's see. Hopefully this journal has got a big enough page. There's our last one. Actually, should we do it on the opposite side? No, let's do it right here. Put you in frame. It's going to be a little bit big, so what I'm going to do, see how it's bigger than the page? I don't know if you can see. It's a little bit bigger than my page. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it off. Trying to get you in frame right here so it's big enough. Take some glue. In this case, I'm going to use the Fab Tack because it will hold instantly. And I'm gluing, let me push the journal out. I'm going to glue along that edge where I just cut, just so it can seal it. It was a little bit too long for the journal. For that page anyways. All right, let's seal that shut. And now let's get back to where I was going to put it. See how I sealed that Fab Tack right there. Is it Fab Fix? Okay, let's find which page. I don't know which page I had it on. Yeah, we'll do it on this page right here. Let's get the glue. All right. I keep losing my page. I keep losing it. There it is. That's a different page, but nope, here it is. So we have another pocket. Another pocket. This is a nice long one. They could fold up a lot of writing paper in this. So we went from this plain envelope to that big pocket. All right, next one. We've done 4 so far. Put my book out of the way, the journal. All right, let's see which one I have next. Not sure which one. Okay, let's see. We got a drawing here and all my cuttings. Okay, so this is going to go on a journaling page like this. We're going to do. This is an example of your journaling page. A pocket and a pocket. So I have 2 envelopes that I had gotten in the mail, just junk mail. I'm going to put them together and just cut. They're about, let's measure them. They're about 5 inches tall. The other side of the envelope's garbage. My diagram. All right, so we have these 2 envelopes. 2 envelopes. I'm going to turn them both into a pocket. I have my pre-cut scrapbook paper. finger just locked up. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put this here. This here. I need to cut that down just a little bit. I made them too small. Let me cut these off since I made it too. And cut that off. Do that glue. All right, so those are the two pockets. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put probably this on there just to add a little bit of color to it. That's what I'm gonna do, just put them, and maybe glue a flower or something. There's that one. I like to double layer things. Just makes it look pretty. All right, that's that. Nice, huh? Okay, let's see what we have over here in my bucket that I have all this miscellaneous stuff. That's what I'm gonna put on there right there. Easy pleasy. Easy pleasy. There we go for that. There we go for that. Now let's get a little gem. Let's see if I can find a pink. I'd like to find a couple pink ones. That one would go there. Now I'm gonna see if I can find two of the same. Can't see when it's that far away. Yep, right there's another one. I gotta bring it closer to me. It's really hard to grab this stuff out of this little tiny thing. You have arthritis fingers. All right, I almost got it. Bear with me, please. There we go. Next one. Now I just gotta put a little glue. I'm going to put this, I'm going to show you how it can go in a book, on the journal right there. I use these junk mail envelopes for a lot of things. So there you go. There's the two that I made. It's going to go this way in the journal, just like this, because this is the opening. It's going to go just like that. Let's move my diagram over there. Get the journal. Let's see what page we can put them on next. There was our last one. Right there. Let's hold that. I'm going to put this thing under there so it can hold my page down for me. No, I don't. I want to do it opposite. I need to find... Oh, there it is. Perfect right there. Because remember what I was just saying, how I wanted it? Here's the journaling page. I want to do one side and then the other. So we want to do one on this side, which the opening is right up near the top of the flower. That's how I did it like that. So let's take this and put some glue. I got my hand in there so I know where the opening is. I probably should be spreading this glue a little bit better, but I don't want to take 3 days doing a video for you. So we're going to glue this one down here. Just like that. Let me get my thing so the glue don't go everywhere. I always keep baby wipes. They come in handy. All right, now the other side is right here where the opening is on the other one. We want the inside of it to also, the opening of the pocket to also go on the inside. So let's put the glue on. That should be plenty. And glue it to open towards the inside of the book. There we go. Isn't that nice? So it went from this to this. So there's two pockets. Pocket there, pocket there. These will dry. It'll dry. I'm going to put it over there. And we're going to go on to our next one. I don't remember which one it was. Let's see. All right, here's the diagram. It's going to take 2 envelopes. So I have 2 envelopes. I'm going to cut one that size and then cut one smaller. So let's cut. This is going to be the background one. Let's cut this off. That's going to be that one. And then on the diagram there, it shows you cut one a little bit smaller than the one there. So let's cut this one smaller. I have some paper already cut also, so we'll see if I'll probably have to cut it down when I get to it, but I have my 2 pieces of paper cut. All right, so let's glue. Get the glue. Make sure you're up in frame. I always try to get the corners really well. All right, so now I'm going to glue my piece of scrapbook paper on there. Turn it around and cut off what I don't need. All right. Let me move this out of the way. Now I have my other envelope. Let's put the glue. As you can see, I don't really do much measuring at all. I just kind of go with whatever I feel is even and do it. All right, that's that. This is going to be the smaller pocket. Put that there. All right, let me get my hole puncher if it's in here. I don't even know if I have it in here. Let me look around. I think I have a bigger one in here. Yeah. See if I can put a little bit of a tab on this. Let me do it off this so I don't bang the camera. There we go. Alright. Get the little bit of a dab in there. Okay, so now I have the two pockets. I'm going to glue the one on top of the other. I'm going to glue. That needs a little bit more. Okay. All right, now we can find a page to put that one in. So it went from this to this. All right, bring my journal forward. It's so easy to find pages. I've just been putting them on the coffee dyed page. Okay, so let's flip it over and put some glue. Let me put you in the center here so you can see what I'm doing. The glue won't stand up. There we go. So that's that. I'm going to take a little flour. Probably put it right here. Yeah, I'm going to put that there. Are you in scene? Let me move you over. I don't think you were in scene. Some glue. A little bit of a flour. Do I have another colored flour? I think I'm going to put that. Yeah, I'm going to use that one. Right there. And that's that. My finger always gets stuck to everything. Okay, so it went from this, two different envelopes, a bigger one and a smaller one cut down, to this in my journal, where it's going to be a pocket here, and then a pocket here. Isn't that nice? All right, let's do the next. So many ideas with the Okay, so now this is my example that I drew. As you can see, I'm not a very good drawer. Or it's going to be your journaling page. They always fold, mine do anyways, always fold like that. We're going to need two envelopes. For this one, I used these envelopes here because they're getting pretty old. You can see the glue on them's yellow. So what I'm going to do is these envelopes are size 6.5 by 3.5. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your envelopes, and they're going to be folded like this in the journal. Let's see, did I cut the tape? Yeah, I did. Okay. First of all, you want to close that glued area there. I think you do, right? Yeah, no, I want to cut that off is what I'm going to actually do. I'm actually going to cut that off. Cut that off because you're going to want this as a pocket. So cut off your tab. I don't know why my hands are so shaky today. All right, cut off that. Now we're going to glue. Let me get my journal. First I want to glue on these. I got some scrapbook paper cut right here. Let's put that on there. And I did that purposely to where I wanted the white like that on the outside because I'm going to ink these. All right, that's that. Let me get my little dabber. I should do a different color. Let's do a different color with these. Let's do blue. Let's do blue on these since there's blue in this, just to bring it out a little bit. I think I need to straighten these up. I didn't even do a very good fold, did I? All right. Let's just... It's just going to be just a cute little tuck away spot in the journal. That's all. I'm going to do some the other color, the brown color here too, with this blue mixed in, just to kind of tone it in together. There, I got the blue on there. I swear I lose these dabbers all the time. All right, now I'm going to put some more of this on, just to kind of blend it like this, two-tone it. That's one. That's two. All right, so I'm going to glue them onto a journaling page. Let's see which page we want to do. All right, let's move them down. There's that one. That's cute, that one there. Should we do it on the opposite side? No, let's keep going. All right. We're going to glue them on this page. Glue one right there. Glue one right there. How cute are those? Now see, it's just they can open them up and it'll be a whole pocket, see? Open it up and it'll be a whole pocket. Let me see if I have something I can add to that. I don't know if I really need to add to that. Seeing if I have anything left in this basket. I think I'm going to leave those just like that. So we went from this here, that's my template, to this. The two pockets that fold up. There we go. Hope you like all these ideas. Let's move on to the next one. All right, so I have this one here. That's my template. I'm so good at the drawing. You suck at it. All right. And I have my two envelopes. These envelopes are 5.5 by 5.5. So what we're going to do, as you can see my diagram here, and put it up there. We're going to take these two envelopes, the flaps down there, and the flaps down here. I'm going to put, actually it goes backwards. See how I have it back? Glue on the back. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this glue here. And then I'm going to take it and just like this. This is how it's going to be. They're going to be flipped just like this. See how this is the same sides together, opposite sides. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your glue and you're going to put it along the inside here, along there, and tuck it inside this envelope. Just like that. And what you want to do is line up these creases. See how I have the corner lined up? Now press it. Now take your other tab that's in the back and just glue it right to the envelope. See how I did that? Now we got one pocket. If I would have, you know what I should do? Let me take that. I wonder if I can put that inside there. No, I'm going to leave it. Okay, so we have a nice pocket. I'm going to glue on this. Which spot should I glue? Just right there. Yeah. All right. I could have actually put that other flap outside, inside the other one and made two pockets with it. I think that was my intentions when I did the drawing. But that's okay, because this actually makes it thicker. So that's going to be that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a sheet of writing paper and put it on this side here. That makes that. So see how nice? That's good. I'm going to leave, yeah, let me find a piece of paper. Coffee dyed paper. And I'm going to glue it right on that page here just for writing space. fit? Yes, it does. Let me put some ink on it. De-stress it up a little bit. And glue it on there. All right. All right. I like that messy look of it. So that's that. Let's put a little flower in the corner. So that's that one. I'm going to take it. I went from my envelopes like that, which I should have done the gluing like I explained before, to where it's got the nice big pocket right here. I'm going to plain pink. Right there. Let's get a little gem. Let's get a big gem. This is a big one. And put it there. Oop. I'm going to wipe that glue off. I know I have a wipe here. That looks good. I like that. So it went from the 2 envelopes to this. Now I just open it up. There's a tuck spot and then that. What do you think? I really like that one. Isn't that cute? All right, let's move on to the next. Let that dry in the sun. What do we have here next? Okay, this is one where you're just gonna turn it this way. Take a plain envelope like this. Plain envelope. Cover it with your scrapbook paper. Covered with your scrapbook, just like that. I pre-cut it. It makes it so much easier when you're trying to do a video, because it's too much cut and takes up hours and hours. All right, so now I did that. I covered the whole thing. My diagram. What I'm gonna do is glue it just like that on another page in the journal. Let's get the journal and try to flip this gently, since I just glued it. Possibly. Let's see where we want to do this, where it's not gonna, I think we're gonna do it just like, here's my empty page. I'm gonna take some glue, put it on the tab. I glued the tab, see the glue on there? What I'm gonna do is just take it and glue it on the opposite side of the page. So I glued it. And now it's opened up and it's a pocket. Can you see it? It's a pocket. Flip out. So that was pretty simple, huh? You can see at the other side it just shows the tab. That's another idea. Alright, let's move on to the next. And I think this is actually the last one. Yeah, this is the last one, and it's going to be 3 different envelopes. There's my diagram. See if I can remember how I did it here. That's the diagram. I have my 3 envelopes. And I also have my 3 pieces of scrapbook paper that I cut. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and just do this all the way along and glue it. Glue on each tab. I'm not going to lick them or wet them. I'm just going to put glue here on this one. And put the same sides together. See how it went to the back? And the same thing on the other one. Put the glue here. And and just make sure you line up the marks on the, see how I was uneven? So just like that. So then there's going to be 3 tucks. See, 1, 2, 3. So now we're going to flip it completely over, and I'm going to take my pieces that I had cut and glue right like that to cover the envelope, to make it match the journal. Like that. I have the drops today. That side's covered. That one's covered. Let's move this over so you can see. we go. That's it. So it went from this my diagram to the thing. See how it is? So then when it's folded up like this, it can be folded, 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 and closed. I'm going to see if I have a piece of scrapbook paper to cover that. See if this piece will work. It's not the same print, but at least it'll cover it a little bit. I'm still going to use it. Let me see if I can get it on there. To cut it, to cover it a little bit. Nah, I'm not going to mess with it. I'm not going to worry about covering that right now. All right, so anyways, we got that. We got the 3 pockets. So let's see what we're going to do is I'm going to fold it up like this. Do the better creases in it. So that way it's really creased. Find a piece where you want to put it in here. What I'm going to do with it is I'm going to just fold it just like this. Put the tab in. And there's a journaling page. And I'm just going to put it just in the journal so that way they can actually take it and remove it out. So it's pretty cool, huh? Let's put it just like that. So anyways, that was what we did. Let me show you, let me go through them all again. So we did this one, remember, with the side pocket, with the pocket. The flip over one. Then the half pocket. The side one, where it's folded into 3. Actually, 1, 2. Folded into 2. And then this is one big pocket with the flap open. I called it flip in my notes, but... And then we did the 2 different ones where they were on the page like that. And then the 2 different ones where they were on the page, one bigger and one smaller. And then this one was the journaling page this way, to where the envelope folded open in the pocket that way. And this was the one where we had the 2 flaps. It was supposed to be inside 2 flaps. I mistaked and made 1 flap, but it still came out really good. And then this was the one where we flapped and put the flap on the other side of the journaling page. And then the one we just completed. So anyways, thank you for watching my video. And this is just the journal that I just did and showed you. Hope you liked it.